Welcome to the 2018 West Bezirksfest. There we go, that's what you want to that. So my name is Sean Schmidt. If you haven't met me, I'm the Vorstand of Enzian Schuhplatter. I'm going to make a short announcement here. Normally we wouldn't do as much announcing here as we would in other situations, but is that better? Okay. Excellent. And I can do voices if you guys need me to do voices. Darth Vader, I got him. And this is not our official begrüßung, that'll happen later. That list of thank yous is later in the evening, and then the awards is even later. So this is just a special announcement we're doing prior to the Einmarsch. Many of you know that we lost a treasure last year. Caroline Marquardt passed away. Our club, individuals in our clubs, and actually many across America and the world have actually been mourning for this last year. We are very pleased to say that we have ended that year of mourning, and one of the things we want to do tonight and share with you is take the shroud off of our fauna. I don't know, some of you that may not be familiar with the faunas. The fauna actually goes into mourning as well, so that's kind of a special time for our club, and we wanted to share that with you. So thank you guys very much for being here and being part of that. It's not something we've practiced. It's not something we want to practice very often, so please bear with us. There might be some quiet times, that's okay. We did know that we didn't want to leave necessary things on a sad note, so we've got ways to turn things around and get back to what Carolyn would want, which is us singing, dancing, and celebrating. So we're going to take care of that as well. The removing of the shroud will happen after the Einmarsch. The national flags will retire. The fauna will stay on and be part of that process with us. After we do the removal of the shroud, we'll put our bender back on, because again, our flag gets to come out of mourning as well. To do that 180, we've asked the Music Capella to help us do a very special and prosit to Carolyn. So at that point, I would love for you guys to stand up and raise your mugs high. Here we go. And be part of that as well. You'll also note that we have another fauna that's in mourning. So this is part of the process that we do as Schuhplatters, as trottlers, to go through these protocols. So again, we want to thank you guys for being part of that. We definitely want to thank Music Capella in advance. They'll get another thank you later on in the evening. They're doing all of our anthems, so thank you guys very much. They've been practicing this for a long time. Yes, thank you. We'll also have 3 wonderful people singing our national anthem, so I'll be doing another thank you for you guys later as well. So thank you as well for volunteering to do this. This is fantastic. After all of that, we get to start eating, thank goodness. That's another fun part of this evening that Carolyn would have loved, of course. We have 2 Enzian helpers that will be going through and letting your tables go at that point. I won't be making more announcements, so that's why I'm saying this now. We have, I think Ashley can be one of those, yes, and I think Megan, who's one of the scorekeepers, so you'll see her later on too. So wait for someone to come by, mainly so we can keep the traffic not too crazy back there. Okay, so with that, we're going to start our Einmarsch and special celebrations for Carolyn. So, yeah, here we go. Roger's got a bell, be careful. Last thing that I do want to say, we do have the bell that's come all the way from Haldenwang from Germany that's been traveling across the United States. It's now come all the way to the West Coast. It's going to go to Canada. So this is the bell that you've heard a couple times and somehow ended up on Roger's shoulder. We'll see what happens here because we know what he's like with props. So with that, I think we'll get started. So thank you very much.
Maestro.
die österreichische Nationalhymne, the Austrian National Anthem.
Join us in singing the Canadian National Anthem.
Die deutsche Nationalhymne. Please join us in the German National Anthem.
Now join us in singing the United States National Anthem.
Thank you. Finally, please join us for the singing of the Bavarian anthem, Die Bayerische Hymne.
Thank you.